Hello everyone, welcome to Ask a Black Woman, where we get the real answers from real women. I'm your host, Deval, and you may remember me a couple years ago. I was on this side of the couch, but now I'm the host. I'm the man with the iPad, so I'm ready to go. Ladies, are you ready to go? Let's get it poppin'. Here we have Courtney. We have Jordan. We have Kat. We have Shadina. And we have Trinesia. You ladies are beautiful.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's get started. Number one, what's the dating life like in New York City?
Trash.
Wow!
It's
That's how
trash.
we're going just right into it. Trash.
100%
Okay.
trash.
Why is that?
I think there's too much variety. There's too many options. There's too much access for you guys to stay focused on one woman at a time. And it's making it real hard to have a monogamous, faithful relationship. Mm-hmm.
I see that. Mm-hmm. So how important is monogamy in just dating?
It's very important because how can you give your energy to one person or if you're trying to spread it around? Because like usually in the dating world, we're dating like 3 to 4 people, 2 to 3 people. Right. And I think you kind of don't have energy for everyone.
That's
so
true.
it's really hard to make a decision to go from dating
true.
to a relationship.
So you guys would prefer monogamy within the dating circuit?
No, not exclusively.
Why not? Courtney, you jumped on that one.
I'm a little different from these ladies. I would much rather have the options because I feel like I need to get to know different people. When you put all of your eggs in one basket, that's usually how things fail.
Some do's and don'ts on the first date.
Do a little like research, kind of figure out the foods I like, little things I like. You know, nothing crazy expensive because not everyone has the same bank account. Pull out my chair, that's really nice. What don't is that we're gonna go Dutch at the end of the day because I'm like, if you wanna go on this whole entire date, I rarely ever went Dutch. We're gonna, you pay your half, I pay my half. I'm like, but we're on a date.
It's a stigma that black women are unapproachable. Do you guys hear that at all? That you guys are unapproachable?
All the time. Yep. That I look mean and rude and like, you know, I'm a bit snippy. Like I get it a lot. And mind you, I'm very short in stature and I'm small, so I don't get how I can seem so aggressive.
Do you think you're snippy?
If you try me.
I've gotten it my whole life, which is so weird because I'm very approachable. If you approach me the right way,
yes.
You know, just manners, that's it.
I would approach all you guys, you're beautiful. How do you guys feel about people sliding in the DM?
Don't do it.
You
No,
can't,
no,
not
I
even
feel
a
strongly
little
about
bit?
this.
So
No.
I'm the only one?
No.
You don't have a problem with it.
No, I don't, because you know what's funny? I've actually gone on some great dates from people sliding in my DMs.
So Kat, you said there's DM etiquette. What's the DM etiquette?
Well, Jordan did. She's like, as long as there's
Don't
etiquette.
try to put it all on Jordan
No,
now,
but it's
Kat.
true though. Like what you're saying, like if it's a natural starting point, you're just like, oh, that was a dope post, or like, you know, you see something in common, then that's a natural flow. But if you're just like, wow, you're beautiful, wow, this,
What's
that.
wrong
it's
with
just,
that?
No, because it's like, thanks, but that's it. It ends there because it's
But
like,
that's
what
all
else?
they know.
No, do some research.
Do your research.
I have captions, I
Yes.
have where I'm from, I have
Yes.
places I've been that you
Time
can
out,
reference.
time out,
Yes.
pause, bring it back. Because I've heard women say, don't stalk my page. If a man comes off like they know too much about you before you say something, they say they're not turned on by that. Some women say that. What do you say to the guys who fall victim to saying that, you know, I have to be this type of guy because nice guys finish last? What do you think about that?
I left a really nice, decent guy for a badass and
See, but that's exactly what I'm saying.
But it was an
you were
age
young,
thing.
I understand.
Yeah,
It was an
now
age
here's
thing.
the deal. Like just like I can't hide behind I'm a good girl and guys hurt me, so that's it for the rest of the guys. I think after a certain time, you heal, you forgive, and you keep moving on. Because if you keep that stigma that I'm a nice guy and nice guys finish last, what you're going to attract is a lot of negative women. You're gonna attract when you keep saying, I want a good girl, there's no good girls, oh, I'm a nice guy, you're gonna just keep attracting trifling women, and you can't be surprised. And also, I think that a lot of guys, they, in the beginning, they use money as a way to impress females, and then they get upset when it backfires. For example, I have a friend who had a guy pay her rent. How? I don't know. I'm 28 and I have yet to have anybody pay my rent. But she does it so easily and so normal. And it got to the point where it was just like, that's what he was to her, just a rent payer. And he got upset, you know, because I guess he wanted a little bit more. But guys present themselves with money a lot of times. I don't know if they notice that they're doing it. They want to take you to nice restaurants.
That's not just a guy thing either.
Yeah,
It's not just a guy thing. There are some people that feel like they don't have more to offer, so they just try to impress you with the things that they can do. So that's
That's
also
very true.
And that gets you caught up because if any human being, no matter if you're giving yourself freely, whether it's money, whether it's emotionally, whether it's mentally, anybody, you're going to become, you have the potential to become victim to someone that doesn't have great intentions.
It's always been said that black women are considered the least desirable of dating partners amongst all the women. Do you guys feel like it's the same or it's changing?
I'm
or
just gonna
considered
say
the
that
least
I love
desirable?
black women.
You and me we've been on the same page a lot today. We've been on the same page a lot
I'm just
today.
gonna throw that out there.
I don't go by any stigma of anything anyone else has say. You know, I think that's what happens with a lot of black women, is that we think that because somebody said this, that this is the way you should feel about yourself.
Right.
As long as you're 110% good with yourself, that's all that matters. And that great energy is going to bring in a great pool of men for you. So I don't even flinch at that.
How you guys feel about dating outside your race?
I've
Just
only
asking.
dated outside my race.
You've only dated outside your race? Why is
Pretty
that?
much. I went to private school my whole life, so there was only so many
Your
of us.
options.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest.
There's no judge zone, judge free
Yeah,
zone.
yeah. I mean, so it was just
there,
selection.
selection.
Yeah.
I'm honestly, I'm an equal opportunity giver here. I mean, anyone who approaches me who's an amazing person, I'm totally out. I'm totally down with going for coffee, going out on the date. I don't care where you're from. And, you know, it just opens, you know, it broadens your horizon, I think, and also just allows you to see other cultures, and you're just, you know, and not be one-dimensional, you know. So I'm totally open.
Well, how do you guys feel when you see a black man with a woman who's outside of his race? Does that make you feel a way? Do you feel like they're betraying the culture?
There's a certain, like, essence that some men carry with them, like, oh, look, I have a white girl, and they boast about it as if it's something to carry as a trophy.
Yeah.
That's what I have an issue with, right? But if you can tell that it's just like these people they just get along, they have something in common or whatever,
Right.
then that's different. But you can see it online, you can see it anywhere, really, that black men typically like to parade these women as if they've made it. And that's why black women have an issue with that, because it's disrespectful, because it's saying, oh, I got something better than you.
If you could say something to black men that will help them, guide them through the process of dating, what would it be?
Is to value us. I feel like they don't recognize what they have when they have it, and they go run game, and then we finally have enough, and then they're like, where'd you go? And that's for friendships, daughter-father relationship, the whole thing, I think, is to really value black women.
Don't forget where you came from, you know, as they get bigger, and men just forget about us beautiful black women. Just be open, come approach us, you know, and just love us, that's it.
Well, ladies, thank you so much for your candor and your honesty. We appreciate you. That does it for our first episode, but unfortunately, we don't have any more time today. So you can tune into our next episode where we'll be talking about the modern day woman, and make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel.